Started. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So I was thinking of recording this session because I realized that when I put the assignment or the assessment in the LMS, the thing that I forgot is that I forgot to consider my learners. And I realized that I have set a difficult assessment, and most of the learners are having challenges. So today I'm going to do some scaffolding for all the other learners so that we can be able to understand what we'll be doing in that assignment for module 2. So for that to happen, I thought of recording. I hope Orina is recording and transcribing this session. And actually the screen recording where you'll be able to see how I'll accomplish those activities. So what happens is from my screen that I have shared, you will see that module 2 is about learning management system. And the assessment which have to be done, which is the interactive assessment, is that you are supposed to create an interactive video. For you to create an interactive video, what happens is that you need to follow some process. And these processes are actually around 6-step processes for you to be able to submit your assignment. So your assignment you'll be submitting here. But how do you achieve that assignment? So what you do is that you click on this link. When you click on this link, it takes you to another course. This course is, as you can see there, it's called Facilitate and Assess Online Test. This is a test course that we created and ensure that anyone can be able to use it for testing purposes. The only thing I have to note, and maybe, is that I noted that since it's a course that each facilitator has been given the right as a teacher, they can be able to edit anything here. They can actually be able to delete even another person's assignment. That is a challenge that we may encounter, but no problem altogether. We are going to overcome that from what I'm going to explain now. So when you open this dummy course, you first of all have to enable the edit mode. The edit mode is next to your profile. So if you look at the right hand side, you will see this option. So just click on that. When it turns into blue, and everywhere you will see there will be something that looks like a pen, then you know that edit mode is now on and you can be able to create your activity or to do your assessment. So what you do is go to the option for assessment. I know there are many other tiles and several other people have put their assignment in the various different locations. There is no problem. I also was putting this so that if somebody wants to be creative and own their own tile. So if I can become creative, I can own this tile and give it my name. So I've given my name there, but it's not a must that you need to own a tile. So after I've given the tile, the name, I want now to put my activity, which is an interactive video. So the first thing that I do is click add an activity or resource. So I click the add activity or resource, and you will be able to see the very many types of activities or resources that you are going to use. So we are going to use H5P for interactive videos. H5P actually stands for HTML version 5 package. So when it's a package, what it means is that it has to be packaged outside and then it's brought in. So what you do is that you click this H5P, it takes you to a place where you need to give its name. So you give the name. So you want to give your name. So now I give my name for this new H5P interactive video. Then you scroll down slowly until you'll find a place here where it says use the content bank to manage your H5P files. So what happens is it will take us to a content bank. In this content bank is where we are going to put all our assignments. So what happens is you click on this content bank. When you click, it opens a new content bank where you are supposed to put all your activities. These are all the activities that the various your colleagues have added into the dummy course. So how do you add one? If you have not created one, you click on add. If you have yours here, you can edit, but let's not edit for now. Let's add a new one. So you click on this drop down and you will have very many options to add. So in our case, all these are interactive activities. So we want to look at only one, and that is the interactive video. So you click on interactive video and it gives you now a place called new H5P interactive content. So here, what you need to do is you need to give the title. So because of the challenges of this activity, I want us to almost end in the interactivity. So what you are going to do is that in the title, give your name. So after I've given my name, I put a dash and then I give the topic that I want to do. So maybe I want to teach maybe how to write an official letter. So you just give how to write an official letter. That is what I want the students to learn on. Let me correct that spelling. So how to write an official letter. So the interactivity, since it's an interactive video, we need to add a video. So we click on this option here. So when you click on this option, it will either allow you to upload a file. So if you have a video in your computer, you can click on this and then it will allow you to upload. So if you click on this, it will access your computer and you are able to upload video. That is option one. But if we don't have a video, we go to the second, which is the YouTube. But for you to get a YouTube video, you go to a new tab. So you see on top here, there is a new tab. So you click on that new tab and then you go to YouTube. So let me go to YouTube. I go to my YouTube and then there are very many videos. So I want my YouTube to get me a video on writing an official letter. So when you select that, it will give me some videos here. So I want to pick one which maybe has the content that I want. So maybe I use this. So when you pick that video, sorry, let me mute this. Okay, it's muted. So now this is my video. I want to skip the, so this is my video. Once you have your video, there are two ways of getting the link to this video. The first option, if you look at the top here, the URL, you can select it. That is the link to your video. And then after highlighting and selecting, you copy. The other option is to point inside the video, right click. And when you right click, it also gives you the option for copy video URL. So you click on this. This is exactly the same as this. Once you have clicked on that, go back. You will realize that what you are doing, you had opened YouTube, but there is this option for the content bank where you are creating your interactive video. So click on it. And now you take your what you have copied and paste it here. When you have pasted, you have to click the option insert so that your video is now embedded as part of your interactive video. And how do you know that it has been copied? You go to the next option. You can see there's step 1, step 2, and step 3. So step 2 is to add the interactivity. So click on the interactivity and you will be able to see your video. If you cannot see your video, it means that here the link was not submitted correctly. But if it was submitted correctly, then if you go to add interactions, you'll be able to see your video. So now let's put an interaction. For you to put an interaction, you need to choose where you want to put the interactivity. I want to use a simple one. When somebody plays this video, you can see this bar. So I move it to somewhere. Okay, my video is long. I should have actually picked a shorter video. So let me put the interactivity nearer here. So the interactivity is placed there. And then when you look on top here, there are very many interactivities that you can use. So for now, let me use a simple interactivity where the student tells me whether he has understood how to create a formal letter or not. So for such a case, I can either, instead of using fill in the blanks, true or false, you can just use a statement or whichever. But let me use true or false. So I click true or false. Something like this appears. This is where you are creating your interactive statement. And you scroll down, leave the title, or you can change, then give the question that you want to be given to your student. And my question is, are you after watching the video, can you, or let me not say can, are you able to write an official letter? So I want whether to know whether true or false, that the student is able to do that. So the correct answer, if a student selects the true, then I'll be able to collect the information and know how many students are now able to write an official letter after watching the video. Then after that, you scroll down and click save. When you save, your interactive letter will open, your video will open, and you will see a spot there that is meant for the question. So what you will do is play the video until that spot. So you find that your interactivity appears there. So after, if it doesn't appear, by the way, you can click on this icon here, this. So you can click on that and then it appears. After watching the video, are you able to write an official letter? So kindly check for me this. Mute for me or unmute. Mute for me or unmute. Mute for me or unmute. Orina. Orina.
Unmute yourself, Keter, if you have been muted.
Is it okay now, Orina?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. So what you are going to do in the assignment, after you have put the interactivity, take a screenshot of this and submit as your assignment. So the assignment will be as short as that. So after you create the interactive video, take a screenshot and then so you can either screenshot with your phone, or most of the laptops will have a print screen option. So you select that print screen option to copy this part And after you have copied this image, go back to your LMS. So in my case, you go back here. So after you go back here, you submit your assignment. So I can submit the assignment as normal, click on this, and then I submit. I think mine I've submitted already. So you click on submit assignment and just put that screenshot, and then I'll be able to mark it. So that is how our assignment will be done. Then once we come to face, we look at how to do more with interactivities during assessment. Otherwise, I want to stop sharing unless there is a question. Orina, you can stop recording, and so that I can have this recording available for everyone who missed a step or two, so that they can be able to use that video to be able to accomplish the assignment. So that I'll put it as part